7.
Hey, hey. This need to be some playoff 2 shit right now. Hey. Too cold. Too cold to fold. Hey. Keep one roll, stay on my toe. Hey. And yo ho knows. It's pimpin'. We drip. Church.
Yo, welcome to another episode of Smoking Sip. I'm your boy, B-Bond.
It's your boy Bryce B in the motherfucking building, my nigga. Smoking as usual.
And nigga sipping. I got that peach crown, you know what I'm saying? Go down real smooth. It's a little sweet for my taste, but you know, we gonna give it a shot.
Nigga sipping on a little something, just a little beer. You feel me? I'll drink hard liquor, but nigga, I'll fuck around, get some beer though, a little Stella Artois for a nigga.
Drinking that expensive, that champagne beer. All right, keep fucking around. Next thing you know, you're gonna have that nigga beer belly like your brother, nigga. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Ain't never weighed over 145, bro.
That metabolism slow down on you real quick. Now, I'm trying to tell you. But welcome to another episode of Smoking Sip. You know what I'm saying? We on episode number 6, and we cranking them out, man. We getting better and better, man. How was your weekend, bro?
Hey, it was good, man. You know that Izzy fight came on this weekend. Israel, whatever his Insania, whatever his last name is, versus Romero. I thought it was gonna be a good fight, man, but the prelims ended up being better than the actual championship fight. And the little Chinese bitch, you know, she whooped that bitch's ass, boy. But that Izzy fight was boring, man. The ref even had to get in on them niggas, tell them, hey, y'all got to do something. Give the judges something to score.
For the chick fight, that girl's forehead was looking like that character off of the Green Lantern. That forehead was all the way out here.
She unrecognizable. She put them hands on her ass. That Chinese bitch ain't playing. She out there Bruce Lee with it. Goddamn.
Oh man, she hit her with the Chung Lee special super kick, and I was like, ooh. That was a good fight, though.
I love some good fighting, man. I love me some good fights.
I just peeped a couple NBA games. You know, I just wanted to bring to your attention how Brown whooped up on them Bucks and then came back on Sunday. And what did he do to them Clippers, nigga?
It ain't the playoffs yet, man. It ain't the playoffs. Wait till playoff PG show up, my nigga.
It ain't no playoff PG. That's playoff LeBron right there. He already took it to another level. He's gonna take it higher. Lead to the chip.
Shit.
That's all I got to
Speaking
say.
of LeBron, bitch ass, talking about he ain't gonna play if ain't no fans there. Michael would never, my nigga. Mike would never, bro. I'm gonna keep talking about it because I want a bitch ass to say something, talking about he ain't gonna play if the fans ain't there. So it made me think. So do you love the game, LeBron? Do you love the game or do you love the attention, LeBron? Which is it, my nigga?
Are we really gonna waste time on this?
Which is it, my nigga? That's all I'm saying.
Really gonna waste time on this?
That's all I'm saying.
Come on.
You love the game or you love the fans? Is they still gonna love you the same when they leave, man? That's what it sounded like he said.
Come on, man. He was just saying the fans watch the game, man. You gotta live your life. You know what I'm saying? Just because this little virus. Well, you know what? Let's get into the shits, my nigga. I'm ready to get into the shits. You know what I'm saying? All LeBron was saying, because we weren't even gonna talk about the coronavirus, but because your ass wanna bring it up, I'm gonna go ahead and hit y'all with some shit.
Bring it up,
nigga. All right, y'all. I know the coronavirus is very real. You know what I'm saying? I work in healthcare. You know what I mean? It's a serious pandemic, epidemic, whatever you want to call it. The virus is here, niggas. It is here. But y'all can't be running around scared. You got to live your life, man. At the core of everything, I'm not no conspiracy theorist or nothing like that. But if y'all niggas just do a little bit of research, just a little bit. Every time we are in an election year, my nigga, we got some kind of virus. We got something. And you know what? Let me prove it to you. Just a little bit. 2004 election year.
This nigga got the facts. He got the facts. He had to pull up the facts.
2004 SARS. 2008 avian. 2010 swine flu. 2012 murders. 2015 Ebola. 2016 Zika. 2018 Ebola again. And now we in 2020, 2019 going in. We at The coronavirus. You want to know why we
They
have
had
a
to make up some new
coronavirus?
shit. They had to make up some new shit. Now get Trump up out of there.
Right. Just when we about to get Trump ass up out of here, we got a virus. And then you want to report on all the deaths and all the people getting sick. If you under 50 years old, the chances of you dying from that shit, you could probably fight it off. And healthcare, what our worry is, you know, we don't have the capacity, you know what I'm saying, to serve y'all niggas at this point if y'all get sick. We ain't got the tests, so we can't tell you if you sick. If you need breathing treatments, we ain't got enough of those. We ain't got enough of beds. So that's what the problem is. It ain't, you know, the corona.
That ain't what this about.
Purell and
I
Dish.
just say trying to get the shit, my nigga. That's all. Goddamn, this shit out here like that. We got like 19 cases in Georgia now. Right up. We got an email today. It's one right in where we stay at, my nigga.
Oh yeah, we got. Well, they closed down a school here in Indiana today, an elementary school, and then we had our second documented case here in Indy. The one that we had, dude flew in from Boston, and he was right there at the hospital that Pop worked at, you know. And they treated him and self-quarantined his butt right back to the crib and kept it moving. But, you know, I think sometimes we draw attention to certain things when the real stuff out there, nigga, we got more deaths from the flu than we got daggone half from the coronavirus. But don't nobody report on that, nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, the flu is more serious at this point. So ain't no cure for none of this shit. Just get Trump's ass up out of office. That's what all we need to worry about doing. I'ma still take my trip. I'ma still do what I got to do, nigga.
Yeah, we going to Vegas, and man, I'm going, my nigga. You know, I had to say something in the group message about it, just to shake niggas up. You feel me? I'm just trying to shake niggas up.
Man.
Nigga talking about, nigga said in the group message, I'ma do what's best for me and my health.
Yo, be in that pain. That's end of the day. So we, you know, I didn't want to start it out with the corona, but you brought up LeBron saying he ain't gonna play, so that's how we gonna kick it off today. But the shits that I want to get into today, nigga. So I opened up the internet today, man, and it's going crazy over Kylie Jenner. It's going nuts. So I peek my head in to see what's going on. First thing I see is this old ugly something. And I said, who is this?
Bro, I've been saying it from the beginning when she started getting all that plastic surgery. Don't forget how that bitch looked. Don't forget how she looked, bro, because niggas don't forget. Because she is bad now. Now she bad. But back in the day, when that Keeping Up with the Kardashians first started, bro, that bitch was busted, man. And she wasn't number 16, so she might have grew into her looks a little bit, but she ain't give herself the chance. She went and got that plastic surgery and shit. Bro, that bitch was busted, bro. From the get.
Ugly.
No lips.
She ain't had no lips, no nothing. I'm looking at all the old pictures, and I mean, the internet is going crazy. But let me hot take number one. She can get it now, though.
Oh yeah, I smack her. She could be my bitch or nothing. All that plastic surgery, I can't go for that shit. But I would definitely smack her.
I'll take her.
Couple times. I wouldn't wife her. She couldn't be the main thing.
It ain't about what she used to look like, man. It's about what she look like right now.
Till them kids pop out, nigga, then it's gonna be what she used to look like. Because the kids
it ain't about her at that point. It's about me at that point, nigga. I'm a good looking young man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it ain't about what she used to look like right now.
Hey.
She look like a white Beyonce, nigga.
She do. She look just like. Did you see the pictures, my nigga? She look just like Beyonce, bro.
Yeah,
just like Beyonce.
She's like a white version of Beyonce, the lips and everything. Like she just took a resemblance of her face and was like, "That's what I want to look like," and that's what the plastic surgeon did. But he didn't stop with the face. He done added the boobies. He done added the booty.
Bro.
Man,
like I said, I was smack her, but you know.
Travis Scott. I mean, you an ugly nigga too. No homo. I mean, you better be glad that you got that one right there, boy, because
they go good together.
Ugly people gotta stick together. But she done glowed up, nigga. You need to step your game up.
Well, you know, he done got a little nose job too. That nigga got his nose fixed, so he tuned in with the Kardashian family for sure.
Oh man, because that was nuts. I mean, to have him looking like, you know, that next to her, that's like Rihanna going with a regular nigga or something. You just,
Yeah.
hey,
He got him a little white boy nose.
you know. But I wanted to bring attention to. Hey, y'all go ahead and check out what Kylie Jenner used to look like. She ain't all what it's cracked up with it to be, but she bad now. I give it to her now. She bad now.
Let us not forget, bro. That's all I'm saying. Don't forget what that bitch looked like, bro.
There's videos out there and everything.
She looked like
you know what I'm
exactly
saying?
like Bruce, my nigga, in the face. She looked like Bruce. What's that bitch name now? I don't even know the nigga name now.
What is Bruce's name? It's not Caitlyn, is it?
Caitlyn, yeah. It looked like
Yeah.
Caitlyn in the face. That's exactly what she looked like. Shit. Like, you know, them his kids. Them two little girls. Them his kids.
But let's keep it a bean. All of them ugly, for real, except for Courtney.
Yeah.
Courtney,
She was the only fine one.
the only one. Kim was ugly before all that plastic surgery. Kylie was ugly before all that plastic surgery. Chloe, she looked like a nigga.
Bro, that was OJ daughter. She was a linebacker, my nigga. That's OJ daughter right there.
Like, and all of them use all that Photoshop. Hey, can I have another hot take? Women with all this makeup and can on and stuff like that. Show us your real self. Be your own natural beauty.
Hey,
You know?
they say you can see it when they wake up in the morning. And that's the only time you gonna see it.
Nah, stop wearing all that makeup, man. You don't need it. You know what I mean? A little lip gloss, maybe a little eyeshadow. You know what I'm saying? That's about it. Y'all look like a whole different person after that makeup come off, and it ain't right. Y'all tricking us, and it ain't fair.
Definitely not. That'd be like a nigga wearing a false dick or something. You feel me? And you can see the print through the pants. You get all excited. And you get a nigga home. He whip out his dick. He got a fucking goddamn centimeter millimeter. You feel me?
But that's a good analogy.
Fuck your whole night up, bitch.
Give you all this pinky. That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah. I could push it in real hard.
Yeah. But we ain't trying, you ain't gotta wear all that. You know, me myself, I prefer, the natural lips and all that stuff, all that color and all that stuff. Come on, man.
You know the white girls, man. They ain't got no lips.
Man, but I'm just saying, go ahead and do the Kylie route. Go get the surgery and then look like that. You ain't got to do the makeup and all that stuff. I got on cream today. You know what I'm saying? I don't want your makeup on my clothes. That's ridiculous. That stuff don't come out. You know what I mean? It don't matter how hard you try. Yeah, that's exactly. So, at the end of the day, I'm trying to maneuver. You done messed it up. Shoot. But that, I just wanted to get into that little Kylie stuff. So, on a serious note, I wanted to talk a little bit, and I know you had some stuff to say about this bullying and mental health stuff, and the background of this story. Out in the St. Louis area, 9-year-old kid who was bullied. His mom committed suicide 2 years ago, and on her 2-year anniversary, 9-year-old kid committed suicide. And the father is devastated. So I just wanted to get into this bully talk just a little bit, and this, mental health and things of that nature. Looking back on my childhood and growing up a military brat, we didn't have all that kind of stuff to worry about, growing up, bullies and stuff like that. And what we used to say at Mascoota.
Hold on. I'm in here. What you need, babe? Yeah, in a little bit. Give me a minute. Okay. All right. My bad.
What we used to say at Mascoota, we didn't fight, nigga. We just argued. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And kids nowadays got a lot to deal with, man. And, we had that fake bullying thing that was out there, the little dwarfism little boy,
Yeah.
but and that draws attention away from the real stuff. You know what I mean? But these kids out here going through some stuff, man. It ain't cool.
Yeah, I mean, if you speak on, bullying, kids is always gonna be cruel. Kids is gonna always be some of the most cruelest people. They'll tell it to your face like it is. As an adult, they just don't care. So with talking about the bullying stuff, I feel like you got to dive a little bit more into the mental health. Like, yeah, I feel like it's up to the parents at home to make sure the kids are straight. You know, like even if they are being bullied at school and shit, you got to check in with your kids and make sure their mental health is all right. You feel me? Not to say, you know, that bullying is going to happen either way. You know, that's something that's just gonna be, because I mean, kids go to school together, they're gonna be mean to each other. That's just the way it is. So it's not so much that we could do about that, but we can do is check in on kids' mental health and make sure the kids are straight, man. If they coming home crying, you know, it ain't nothing to ask. You know, what's going on with you today?
Right.
How your day been? You feel me? That's all it probably would have took. The young man probably was coming home, probably didn't have nobody to talk to. Like you said, his mama committed suicide. His dad was probably depressed, going through it and shit, and he ain't had nobody to talk to, man. So you gotta talk to these kids, man. Every day. You feel me? I ask Paxton every day when she get off the bus, how was your day today? What you do today? You feel me? And as parents, that's what we everybody need to be doing. Just check in with your kids. Just check in with your kids, man. It's a sad story.
It really is. And you know, from the perspective of myself, I feel like as parents, don't be afraid to tell your kids to hit a nigga in the mouth. You know what I mean? You know, one of the greatest quotes in the world came from the movie Friday, where Craig was about to fight Debo, and his dad said, "You don't need no gun. This is all you need." You know what I'm saying? And you live to fight another day. You're going to get whooped one day, and one day you're going to win. But, you know what I'm saying? Hit a nigga in the mouth and keep it moving. And if he come back with some fire, you might get whooped, but you're gonna learn a lesson from that, and then the next time you get them right back. You know what I'm saying? So it's really unfortunate that kids have to deal with some of the things, but nothing is as bad as it seems, man. Not to take your own life. You know, at 9 years old, you had a lot. Had a lot of living to do. So check on y'all's kids. Make sure they doing what they supposed to be doing. Make sure you as a parent know what's going on. You know what I mean? Check their phones, they tablets, all that kind of stuff. Because you just never know. We got too much of these shootings and stuff and suicides and killings going on amongst our young people, man. And it's kind of depressing, you know, watching from far, you know. So, you know, that was all I really need to get into with that. You got anything else on that?
No, not really, man. Like I said, just check in with your kids, check on their mental health, man. Mental health is huge, and it's been a large stigma around it for the longest time in the black community. Like, people don't want to go see no shrinks and shit, but if that's what you need, my nigga, then that's what you need, bro. If you need to go talk to somebody, go talk to somebody, my nigga, because it ain't, at the end of the day, it ain't worth all that, bro. You gonna see brighter days. You feel me? Even if, I mean, we all got bad days. We all go through shit, and everybody go through depression a little bit. But at the end of the day, you gonna see brighter days, bro.
Definitely. Don't let nobody tell you weak because you want to go talk to a shrink or something. I mean, my degree's in psych, and so, you know, for the longest time, people have looked down on that kind of stuff in the black community. And sometimes you need a third party to kind of talk to you. That's not mom, that's not dad, you know, that's not family, that's gonna tell you to suck it up, be a man, be a woman, whatever the case may be. That third party gonna give it to you real, because, you know, there's some issues out here, you know. So take care of yourself. That's a self-check 101. And if that means you gotta sit on somebody's couch and and spill your heart out, go do that.
Do that shit. You ain't even got to sit on the couch no more. They got the shit on the app. You could log into the app, my nigga, and fucking spill your heart out to a stranger, a complete stranger. So
no judgment. You know what I'm saying?
Do what you got to do.
Exactly. Because I mean, when you don't do stuff like that, you end up going to get surgery like Kylie Jenner.
You feel me, scissor? You feel me? Body control issues.
You know. So I would venture to say that she was so unhappy with herself. You know, I'm not in her head or anything like that, but when you so unhappy with yourself that you go cut yourself with the knife and change your whole look to look like a whole nother person, there's something wrong with you.
Something wrong with you mentally, bro. And it's sending the wrong message to kids out here too at the same time.
That ain't got that kind of money. You know what I'm saying?
You feel me? Like, I don't know. You just gotta. And the thing that fucked me up about Kylie Jenner is she said probably not 2-3 months back that she was gonna remove her lip fillers and she was cutting back on the plastic surgery. Then she come back right back looking like Beyonce. So it's some bullshit going on out here, bro. You just got to be aware of and like I said, tune in with your kids, man, and check on your kids because they learning all this shit and seeing all this shit online. You feel me?
Most definitely. So that was our last serious topic of the day. Let's get into some of this entertainment business, man. Let's get into some of this music, And I'm gonna lean on you with this music thing because I got a couple hot takes for you on it. Cause I
told Brandon he had old nigga ears, man. He don't like that. He don't like that Uzi, man. I think the Uzi hard. Like I said, I've been rocking with Uzi since day one, bro. So it ain't too much you could tell me about Uzi. His earlier work is better, I will say that.
Does the nigga know how to rap on beat?
Oh man, come on. Listen to his last album. Listen to his last few albums. He know how to rap on beat.
He like the Blueface nigga. That nigga was off beat for a whole song. I had to cut it off. Yeah. I was like,
he trying to do something different. But the label tried to keep him from releasing it. You feel me? So I
wonder why.
At the end of the day, that's what I said about Megan Thee Stallion. We're gonna get into her new shit too.
Okay.
Cause I said the same thing about her. Maybe it's a reason the label ain't wanting y'all to release these albums because they sound unfinished. And I'll give you that on the Uzi album. It sound unfinished. You feel me? It sound rushed. And he's working with DJ Drama and Don Cannon, and them them two niggas been in the game for forever. But he been feuding with them, so they probably ain't even get a chance to listen to the album or not listen to all of it at least because this shit sound rushed. It sound unfinished.
And it's not that I have an old ear, man. I don't appreciate you saying that. I'm only 34 years old. But I come from an era where music actually meant something. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So the Kendricks of the world, the J. Coles of the world, the niggas that's actually rapping about something. Like if you want to be truth be told, Jadakiss dropped the album on Friday too.
Ain't nobody checking for no Jadakiss, man. Come on, man. Ain't nobody checking for no goddamn Jadakiss.
The album is fire though.
I bet it is, but ain't nobody checking for no Jadakiss, man. He go ahead, hang that up, bro.
But I'm saying like that's the type of music if I'm gonna spend 45 minutes listening to a CD of yours or streaming your stuff, you know what I mean? I want to come out saying, all right, I knew what that nigga was talking about. Yeah. I can't tell you now one thing. Lil Uzi said something about a unicorn purple. I don't know. I said, nigga, what are you talking about?
He going hard though. He be snapping.
About what?
I can't say. My nigga Nisha, she got a Trina, and I like Katrina, and she like, you feel me? He just be snapping, my nigga. Saying a bunch of words that rhyme. But he be snapping. He be snapping.
Nigga, can't anybody do that? Can't anybody?
Yeah, but it's right. It's riding music. You cut it on in the car on a Friday night or something. You going out, you going bop a little bit. That's all it is.
You know what I'm gonna put on a Friday night?
Something to bop to.
You wanna know what I'm gonna put on Friday night? Some
fucking Jadakiss.
Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? So give me a little bit of Get Rich or Die Trying. You know what I'm saying?
Your old ass nigga. Old ass. Gonna sit up drinking whiskey, listening to old 50 Cent and shit. Many men.
You see what brim I got on today? Hey, I'm just gonna keep it real with you. Now that shit was hard back in the day. This stuff nowadays, I don't know. Who else dropped one?
Little Baby drop.
Now, actually, okay. I liked it.
Yeah.
I like this album.
Yeah, he the next up, bro. He the next up, especially around these parts in Atlanta. He the next up.
I really like this album. I'm not even gonna lie to you on that one. So that's one I could rock. You know who I've been rocking with, and it's not brand new, but that Roddy Ricch album still go hard.
Yeah, it do go hard. That shit do. The only thing I don't like about Roddy Ricch is he from the West Coast, but he sound like a nigga from Atlanta. But I guess that's just like new school shit. Like you ain't gotta be from a specific spot, So
yeah, I'm rocking that Roddy Ricch album. But who else dropped? On the R&B side, Jhené Aiko dropped. That's my boo.
Mm-hmm.
Boo. That's something that's an old ear,
She always be talking about some freaky shit, boy. Jhené Aiko, she freaky.
Man, I drink her bath water. But Big Sean is a lucky individual. I'll just say that. that album from front to back, you know, it has some mixed reviews out there. As a Janae fan, I fucks with it. I really enjoyed that album. You should check it out. It's something, you know, sip a little glass of wine or something to it. You know, I just don't drink the bourbon and the Coronas, and I drink a little wine. You know, do what I got to do. Eat a weed gummy. You know, I don't smoke. You know, vibe on out to Janae Aiko. Meg Thee Stallion. Let's get into it,
man.
So go ahead. What's your take on Meg, man?
Man, my take, man. Here's my take. She done made all this noise about this motherfucking album coming out. You know, she fighting the label and shit.
So it's not an album. It's an EP.
EP. Suing the label and trying to get the music out, and she all hype about it. All this hype behind this album, man. And I didn't like it, bro. I'm gonna tell you, the first listen, I skimmed through it first off, and I didn't. Probably maybe the second song is the only song on there that I feel like is a hit. And as a newer artist, I feel like anything you release, especially an EP like that, nigga, it should be hit after hit after hit after hit. You know, every song should be able to be on the motherfucking radio.
Okay.
And I feel like she just ain't come with it. I expected a lot more out of Meg Thee Stallion, especially with her making all this motherfucking noise about this shit. She could have kept that shit. And I feel like maybe that's why her label didn't want her to release that shit too, because it was trash. That
okay.
Shit, she could kept it.
Here's my take on Meg. I'll listen to it too. She's introduced a new personality on this one. I'm starting to think she's bipolar, cause she got Tina Snow and whatever else she got going on in that little bitty old head of hers. I'm tired of Meg, and here's why. At your core, you have to be more than twerking a fat ass and taking niggas for everything they got.
That's all she is. That's it.
So that's all you talk about. And so use Nicki Minaj as an example. She used to talk about the same shit too. Over and over. Where is she at now? With a pedophile. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a little bit tired of Meg. I'm disappointed in this EP, to say the least. I will give her credit for her flow though.
Yeah.
Cause I mean she switches it up. I mean she rocking with it. Yeah. And she doing it. They're just not good. It's just not good music. The
beat selection, like it wasn't no hits. Like it ain't nothing you could bop to on that bitch.
You should have stuck with Juicy J. Yeah. He had an ear for you. You know, you need to get with some people. I know you with Rock Nation now. Jay got some connections. You know what I mean? You need to get with some people that could bring the best up out of you. You know what I mean? I feel
like, you know, as hard as she rap, because she's a great rapper. She rap hard as fuck. I feel like she would do well on like some Just Blaze type beat, like that New York style. Some New York style, because she's hard like that. You feel me? But her content is just so dumbed down at this point. It's
Suck
so
on my click.
Yeah.
Suck on my click. Sit on the dick. All over the tip. And you'd be like, same thing over and over. So I'm a little bit tired of Meg. But you know, she does have all this contract crap going on and this, that. So maybe she shouldn't have released it because she wasn't ready to release it. Her heart wasn't in it. Yeah. But because I mean, her lead single, the BITCH single, I don't like the I don't like the flip. I don't like the flip.
I didn't like the beat at all.
Yeah, I mean, you took an old Tupac song, and I'm like, that should have stayed a Tupac song. Yeah. So, you know, at your core, you know, maybe it's time to switch things up just a little bit. You're getting a little repetitive with it. You know, you sound like Foxy and Eve and all. I mean, you the hardest one out here nowadays. You could go toe to toe with Cardi, because Cardi don't write her own stuff.
You gotta come with it. That's what I'm saying. Like every time she release, being a newer artist especially, you gotta come with it. And I feel like this one, she ain't come with it, bro. She ain't come with it. She could have kept that shit.
What's with these new artists? I mean, they all got some issues. Like your nigga, the baby.
Yeah.
That nigga's nuts,
bro. Like
I said, nuts.
Bro, I said it on my podcast this morning. This nigga got more hits on people than he got on the motherfucking radio, bro. And my thing is, you as big as an artist as you is now, bro, you should, at some point, you just gotta know, like, quit being fucking stupid, my nigga. You gonna miss out on some money. You dumb,
Yeah.
my nigga.
Keep your hands and your feet to yourself, nigga.
If y'all
You know
know
what
what we talk about, this nigga had a club walkthrough. The baby had a club walkthrough. Some girl flashed a phone in his face to take a picture of him, I guess, and he smacked her. He ended up saying like she hit him with the phone above his eye or some bullshit response he gave or something. But I mean, nigga, you famous. You gotta know people gonna take pictures of you. But he even got it in the song. You like to take pictures with niggas? What's your name? Get the fuck out of the spot. Like, nigga, you famous. Like, niggas is gonna want to take pictures with you. You fucking stupid.
So and then he jumped on Instagram, I heard, and apologized for it, saying the flash from her camera or whatever when she did hit him, he didn't know it was a female.
Yeah, but it don't matter.
He just swung. It doesn't matter. So at this point, you didn't hit a female. Your career is about to be over.
Over with, bro. They gonna lock your ass up. Like I said it, bro. Like, it's cool when you out here hitting niggas, groupie ass niggas and shit, and people like, yeah, that nigga got what he deserved. But you put your hands on a female, bro. You lucky it was a black girl and not one of these little bitty ass white girls up in here, because they gonna lock your ass up either way, my nigga. But
yeah,
you finna get locked up, bro. For real.
Yeah, it's like you have enough money to let niggas take their little pictures and do what they got to do, as long as they ain't violating you and touching, you know what I mean? Just take the picture and move on with your life.
Even if they do touch you, my nigga, you doing a walkthrough in a club. You walking through the middle of a crowded fucking room, you dumb
a nigga club at that. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like, and you don't have security around you, and if you do, they ain't doing a very good job, because this is like your fifth incident in 2020. You know what I mean? And so
my thing is, she ain't try to snatch your chain. All she did was try to take a picture, bro. So even if it was a nigga, you mad at the nigga for trying to take a picture of you, bro? And you doing a club walkthrough? Like, you stupid as sit your ass down somewhere, baby. Like, I'm about tired of him too. I'm about tired of my nigga.
Because the nigga, for one, you know, he had a couple hits out there. I messed with him. You know what I'm saying? It was nice. But nigga, you not that talented. You got the same flow on every song. Let's go.
It was his work ethic, bro. He was putting out song after song and doing the interest. Like, people don't release interesting music videos like that anymore. And he was doing like the old school Busta Rhymes type videos and shit. That's what it was. But you gonna let you getting into all this shit overshadow your fucking talent, bro. And that's where niggas make the mistake. Like, you can't do that, like, man.
You know, most niggas don't mess. Well, I mean, they mess with this dude that I'm about to mention, but at the same time, they don't mess with him. But I mean, his career has been pretty much flawless. Drake.
Yeah.
His career has been flawless. Hit after hit after hit.
I mean, the nigga on top. I mean, everybody messed with him.
Well, I mean, for the past 10 years, I mean, I'm saying in terms of a real, you know, rap nigga.
Yeah.
He's not respected as that. Yeah. But I'm saying for the past 10 years, you know what I'm saying, this nigga been putting out music, but you ain't heard no kind of incidents other than, like I said, Drake.
Yeah, the only thing was when Pusha T released that shit, that's the only blemish on his record. For real.
You know what I mean? I mean, he's still everybody's flow, but at the same time,
that's what done kept him alive. Shit, hopping on other niggas' songs and shit.
Like, y'all can learn a lot from that dude. You know what I mean? Because he ain't out here smacking on chicks. You know what I mean? He ain't out here getting all kind of plastic surgery and this, that, and that. He ain't doing all that kind of stuff. The talent speaks for itself. And I mean, he might have some help on his records, but he also helped others on their records. I mean, I know that nigga done wrote a lot of songs. You know what I'm saying? So y'all need to get these new age artists. That's what I'm talking about. You want to say I got an old ear? Okay, I got an old ear, because these new niggas they ain't gonna be around long.
They ain't gonna be around, yeah. Niggas dying, doing stupid shit, getting locked up.
Right. You feel? Getting locked up, shooting at each other, snitching on each other. Tekashi in it.
Man, you heard about Quavo, or not Quavo, Offset and Lil Baby?
Nah, what's up?
Bro, they beat that nigga to sleep in front of fucking Compound out here.
They beat who?
Offset. Cardi.
Offset.
Yeah, he got whooped. Nigga got beat to sleep. They stripped him butt ass naked, left him in his boxers out here, bro, in front of Compound.
Aren't they label mates?
Yeah, they on the same fucking label, my nigga. Same label, bro. Apparently Offset been a little jealous of that nigga. They done beat that nigga to sleep, bro.
Well, that's cause Migos ain't no shit. Them niggas ain't had a hit. It's Versace. Nah, I give them walk it like I talk it. You know. but they ain't did nothing since then.
Yeah, that Culture 3 about to flop. I mean, Atlanta ain't gonna let it flop, but everywhere else is gonna flop. That Culture 3 drop because they done released so many. They done have like 3-4 singles out here in the city alone, and none of them caught on. None of them. So,
I'm gonna say this about the Migos. I feel like their attention has been in too many different places for them to release an album.
yeah.
You got Offset trying to do NCIS, then you got your wife getting plastic surgery on a different part of her body every other week. She beefing with Nicki Minaj. They fighting that Fashion Week. You got to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? You getting caught up with threesomes with 15 and 16-year-olds. You got to deal with that. Then you got your label mates Quavo and what's the other one's name?
What's the other one? He was left off Bad and Bougie. The one.
Yeah, the one.
Left off Bad and Bougie.
They picking up the pieces, and then they trying to do their little movie stuff too, and then out here playing basketball and all-star games.
Solo album ended up like y'all better when y'all together, bro. Just come on back together, man.
Yeah, just do an album the right way, cause what was the? It was Culture 2 was the last album, right?
Culture 2, yep.
That was actually fire.
Yeah, that shit was wanging.
Yeah, I remember when that dropped. I ain't, everything that y'all done release are little sneak disses and snippets of this, that, and I ain't messing with it.
Niggas ain't been rocking with Migos lately.
Nah, and so if you jealous of Lil Baby or whatever his name, you can't be jealous of that nigga, because that nigga's on fire,
bro. You better hop on the train, bro. You better try to get that nigga on the feature.
Right. Get on the song. Y'all label mates. You mad cause this nigga doing what y'all used to do?
I'm gonna tell you what I heard, bro. It's over. They had a meeting at a McDonald's. It was a label meeting. And
y'all having a label meeting at McDonald's?
At McDonald's, bro. At McDonald's. And somebody from Lil Baby crew or Lil Baby himself ate Cardi's food before they got there. So he got mad.
Double cheeseburger or something?
It was breakfast. Some breakfast food. And that nigga got mad. The motherfucking beef been on ever since. It's been over some
$3.99 pancakes and sauce.
Hey, this nigga that got beat to sleep over some goddamn McDonald's, bro. Yeah, you can't make this shit up.
Oh my god.
This nigga that got beat and left in his drawers in front of the club over some McDonald's.
Oh my god. Okay. Y'all new age niggas. I can't. I can't.
Funny. It make for good entertainment though.
It's entertainment, but come on, man.
Oh, man.
Come on. So I think we cover all the music that's dropped. Let me see. We got Jada, Uzi, Meg. Yeah, I'm putting Jada out there, man. Janae.
For y'all old niggas, go download that goddamn Jada, man. He need all the plays he can get, bro. Shit.
Come on.
Download that Kiss. Mwah.
Come on, man. But y'all really should though, because that shit was fire. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's been a little bit of a slow week in terms of news and stuff like that. Entertainment wise, I don't get into no TV and stuff like that. Y'all like what y'all like. I like what I like. So
I'm gonna leave that at that.
Yeah. Last thing we want to get into with the podcast, which has become a staple, unacceptable behavior.
Unacceptable, my nigga. What you got? I know you got something, bro. I know you got something.
All right, I'm not in the position to be shouting out other podcasts, but I listen to this joint called Horrible Decisions. You ever heard of it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
all right.
They both of them bad. Louisiana, both of them bad. Shit.
Yeah, Mandy.
Yeah. I like Mandy. You know, she a little thicker.
She a little thick. Yeah, both of them nice. And so a few months ago they had this episode, and I just didn't want to believe it. They was talking about pegging, and this is gonna be a little bit controversial because y'all gonna think I got something against homosexuality, which I really don't. If that's what you choose to do. But y'all niggas out here, that's claiming y'all straight men or whatever, but y'all tooting that thing up and letting y'all's girlfriends take a strap on, you know what I'm saying, and give it to you and give you the business. I'm gonna take you know what I'm saying? You ain't straight. I'm just gonna call a spade a spade. You can't be.
No, if you a female and you date one of them niggas and you do that and you believe that nigga ain't going out with his boys and he going out to the club and he ain't coming home till extra early in the morning, you think that nigga ain't out here taking some dick?
He probably is. I mean, you're giving him one. I mean, with a plastic one. Let's take it a step further. I mean, you niggas that ain't taking the dick, but you letting your girl lick you in the booty hole.
Yeah, bro. Anything around the booty hole, that's off limits. I can't get with it, man.
You know, it's unacceptable as a man. You know what I mean? That you bending over like that. First of all, like, man, look at yourself in the mirror.
Man. Niggas be trying not to, be turning their heads and shit.
Yeah. But you bend it over like that, then you gonna let her lick in between your cheeks, nigga? Mm-hmm. And then wait, she grabbing you by the waist, talking about toot that ass up. And then she slapping you in the booty, nigga. That's unacceptable behavior.
Unacceptable. But you know what though? I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I done heard that's where the male G spot is in the anus.
Okay, medically, it is.
Right, Mr. Medical Field, tell us.
Medically speaking, it is. You know, I'm not gonna go any further than that. But man, when you take your boo-boos, there's a reason why. Never mind. It is, but that don't mean that we need to be bending over, getting pegged.
I can't get with it, bro. Yeah, that's just gonna have to remain a secret to me, because I ain't trying to, bro. That orgasm gonna have to escape me for the rest of my life, because I ain't trying to have one that bad.
I mean, nigga, there's stuff out there nowadays where like, okay, here's a perfect example. You know how as a man you get in a missionary, you taking her to Pound Town in a missionary position.
Yeah.
Niggas is on their backs now, with their legs up in the air, and the girl
getting pounded out. Yeah.
Where the hell are we? Where did we go wrong here?
The man.
It's all that shit is unacceptable. That is unacceptable.
Now, I will say to each his own. If that's how you want to rock, man.
Okay, Mr. Politically correct.
If that's how niggas want to rock, my nigga, hey, you got it. Don't let it escape your house. You might end up fucking around shot dead or something. But look, if that's how niggas want to rock.
Don't let the girl come around me. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to show her what a real man really do. Because that's ridiculous.
That shit is crazy. I can't get with it.
That's unacceptable. And if y'all don't know what I'm talking about, Google it. Google it. Pegging.
I wouldn't Google none of that.
I want to know. I'm just saying. Yeah. And Mandy and Weezy, I love y'all little show. I love y'all, but y'all wrong for doing that to niggas. Mandy is the queen of that shit. She'll talk about it in a minute. She done took a flight from New York to L.A. just to peg a nigga. I'm like, what the heck? She said he in the NFL or the NBA or something like that.
She might be gay if she enjoyed that shit a little bit too much.
Much. But y'all go check out that Horrible Decisions podcast. It's actually pretty decent, man. I like listening. It's some good stuff.
Go ahead, tag him in the YouTube. Shout out Mandy. You feel me? Holla at your boy.
Gotcha. So what you got for your unacceptable?
Man, I got something way less controversial. You feel me? Just men and women in general. You feel me? Just if your significant other leaves something, you feel me, in the fridge, whether it be food or a drink, you feel me, something like that. Don't fucking go take your ass and get that motherfucker, and then have a motherfucker go look for that shit and can't find it, bro. That shit will send you through the motherfucking roof, my nigga. If you ain't never been motherfucking mad before, bro, that shit will make you mad. You go get the looking
in the freezer, in the refrigerator for a couple days, and you go like,
get to looking for that shit. Your mouth be set on some shit, boy. You get to looking for that shit. I know I left the shit in here. You go ask, hey, did you Yeah, I did. Motherfuck, bro. That should have set you off, boy.
Hey,
I'm telling you.
all I'm gonna say is put your name on it, man.
Man, unacceptable. That's all I'm saying. It's unacceptable behavior. Don't you take your ass up in there and eat nobody else, drink nobody else shit, boy. God
Hey,
damn.
I feel you on that though. But I've been known. You know what I mean? I'm a night muncher.
Yeah. Hey, look, me too, my nigga.
It be 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't care who that.
The other way around, that shit ain't right, my nigga.
Hey, Brendan came upstairs plenty of times talking about that. Did you eat my last fruit snack? I'm like,
Damn, bro.
yeah, nigga. You know, we gonna have to go to Walmart today. I sure did. I ate your last fruit snack, and that was delicious.
You know, seen that old Cat Williams special where he talking about he ate up all the kids' cereal and shit. You know, I smoke, nigga. That's me right there. Eat up everything. Pastor B, did you eat? Yeah. Yeah, I did.
There's some Starbursts up here right now. I've been eyeballing them bad boys this whole podcast. I said, this nigga left Starburst over here. I'm about to.
But
Yeah.
look, the other way around, my nigga. That shit is unacceptable. If it's somebody else eating your shit, it's unacceptable.
Very much so unacceptable. So that's our episode of Smoke and Sip this week. Episode number 6. Again, follow us on the Instagram that my brother created, Smoke and Sip Podcast. He is doing a wonderful job of posting on there every couple days. You know what I mean? Keeping y'all abreast of what's going on in the world. Check us out on Spotify. I need to get with Apple and figure out why the hell I'm not on Apple yet. I don't understand it.
We gonna be Spotify exclusive. Fucking around, gonna sign a Spotify contract. God damn it.
I'm saying, I feel like that's the direction we need to go in anyway. Because
Yeah.
Apple ain't about the business anyway. So, Apple, you about to miss out. You about to miss out.
I'm telling you.
So we gonna have a Twitter started here probably this week. I'm gonna work on that, get that done. That's all I got, man. What you got?
Okay, it's your boy Bryce B. Goddamn, you can follow me on Snapchat, Bryce B8713. Like I said on the last podcast, you can catch my music on Apple. You can look up Bryson Allen Bond on Spotify, Google. You know,
Check
whatever
that shit out.
Whatever you got, my nigga. I'm about to release a new project. Probably at the end of March. I'm gonna release another one at the end of April. I'm just trying to go back to back. God damn it. So check me out. You can find me posting through the week on the Instagram. That's about it. That's about it.
All right, man. Smoke and Sip.
Smoke, sip. Peace.
Episode 6. We out.
Hey, this need to be some playoffs 2 shit right here. Hey.